Chronic wasting disease is expected to be a hot topic next week when the Wyoming Game and Fish Department kicks off Phase 2 of its planning process for managing elk feed grounds. Biologists have warned that feed grounds where animals gather in close quarters could become super spreader events. Mark Goki with the agency says CWD outbreaks that started in mule deer and white-tailed deer in southeastern Wyoming have since spread to include elk in the west.
And it slowly has spread across the state. We detected our first case this winter. It was the first case of an elk that's in proximity to elk feed grounds, and so it is concerning.
Livestock producers want feed grounds, which remove competition for their cattle grazing on public lands. Critics say alternatives, including fencing and range riders, can keep elk away from hay stores. Outfitters also benefit from an ample supply of big game for hunters, but critics point out that the risk of losing entire herds makes continuing the program short-sighted. The schedule of public meetings is online at wgfd.wyo.gov. Kristen Combs with Wyoming Wildlife Advocates says Game and Fish's plan for feed grounds needs to be aligned with the agency's mandate to protect wildlife and their habitat for the entire public, not just a narrow set of stakeholders.
While wildlife issues are people issues too, and certainly there are people issues involved with feed grounds, and that's why this is a very contentious issue, we also need to be looking at what is best for the elk here.
The stakes of the debate are high, with potentially devastating economic impacts if the disease takes hold in the Yellowstone ecosystem. CWD spreads through prions, which don't go away when animals die. They remain in the soil and can be transmitted to more animals through plants. Goki says Phase 2 is an opportunity to dig deeper into all stakeholder concerns and craft the best possible path forward.
We want everything to be laid out on the table. I really believe that when you get a bunch of minds together in a room, you're able to come up with ideas that you never thought of before or never thought possible.
This is Eric Galatis reporting for the Wyoming News Service. Find our 8 trust indicators to support transparency and accuracy at publicnewsservice.org.